Join us. Sit back, relax, let's go back in time and relive some classics from 1986. Welcome to Popular Television Series 1986.
Get up to 1102 right away. There's a woman screaming for help.
Matlock, a shrewd and folksy defense attorney from Atlanta, Georgia, is known for his ability to solve difficult cases and clear his clients of wrongdoing. The character of Ben Matlock was loosely inspired by a real-life defense attorney named Bobby Lee Cook, who was known as a brilliant trial lawyer in Georgia.
If Kevin Meredith didn't kill her, then somebody came in while he was taking a shower and did.
Joanne told me all about you.
That's not possible. I didn't know your daughter.
Look, you and I don't have time to play games here. In a few minutes, I'm going to be on that stand. And I know plenty about you, Joanne.
Matlock helped popularize the legal drama genre on television and paved the way for future shows like Law and Order and The Practice.
She told me she was scared to death of his temper.
Matlock was a ratings success throughout its 9-season run, consistently drawing in a large audience. Its mix of legal drama, humor, and the charm of Andy Griffith's performance made it a staple of television in the late 1980s and early 1990s.
Your Honor, defense intends to call His Honor as its next witness.
I have no information relevant to this case.
If you and Mr. Burgess will agree to Judge Cooksey presiding over my examination, I think we can put this matter to rest, Mr. Matlock.
Defense goes along with your proposal. Have you had any occasion to discuss this case with Mrs. Lee?
Absolutely not.
Isn't it true that you met with her this morning after she testified in your court?
No, I did not.
And at that time, didn't you give her an envelope containing $15,000?
Objection. The witness already testified. He never met with the woman.
Sustained.
Did you know Joanne Lee?
No.
Never met her?
No.
Would Mr. William Bryan please rise? Mr. Bryan is a former member of the Atlanta Police Department. Do you recognize him?
No, I do not.
You didn't see Mr. Bryan there this morning when you were in that building?
I've never been in that building.
We could have Mr. Bryan testify that he saw you in that building, but then that wouldn't prove that you killed Joanne Lee, would it?
Order! Order in the court!
Matlock, I warn you, making these unsubstantiated charges is contemptible.
Mr. Addison, I don't make unsubstantiated charges. You see, this morning, when you went back to that condominium, when Mr. Bryant saw you, to remove your clothes that you had left there till this whole thing was over, you didn't remove your clothes. They were replacements that were placed there by my associate, Mr. Tyler Hudson. This is your raincoat. See Joanne Lee's blood? These are your gloves. Carter, you were one of the best and one of the brightest. I'm truly sorry it's come to this.
Actually, what he'd do is take their stuff, jewelry, furs, cars, report it stolen, live on the settlement from the insurance company, and give the stolen item to another wife as a gift.
You know, I'm not a violent man by nature. But boy, what I would really enjoy is 5 minutes alone in a stuck elevator with this guy.
Me too. I'd like to find out what the big attraction is.
LA Law revolves around the personal and professional lives of the attorneys at the prestigious law firm McKenzie, Brackman, Cheney, and Cusack.
I understand what a shock this must be to all of you, and I sincerely empathize with your anger and pain.
Coat's worth 40 grand.
I understand there's been a great deal of commingling of property, and other sticky legal issues are involved as well. Polygamy, insurance fraud, IRS complications.
LA Law was highly acclaimed, winning 15 Emmy Awards during its run, including 4 for Outstanding Drama Series.
But I love him anyway. He's the only man who ever really listened to me. And I can't bear the thought of not feeling his body close to mine.
Excuse me, could any of you others tell me if you found him to be unnaturally gifted in that area?
I used to faint. I mean, actually lose consciousness.
Your investigator said that Foster could go to jail?
Jail would kill him. He's so claustrophobic, you know how he has to sleep with the windows open.
If Foster goes to jail, I may as well become a nun.
If Foster goes to jail, I might as well die.
Oh, please.
The show was praised for its sharp writing, strong performances, and ability to address contemporary issues with depth and nuance.
That low-rent gigolo.
Gave my great-grandmother's ring to another woman.
Had my Mercedes painted and gave it to her for her birthday.
I just want my coat.
Look,
LA Law was admired for its relatively accurate depiction of legal procedures and courtrooms, which was a contrast to many earlier legal dramas. Lawyers and legal professionals often cited LA Law as a show that resonated with the realities of their profession.
You know Cary Grant, you know what I mean? What I mean is, you're an average guy, you know, and you got 11 quite attractive, very wealthy women to marry you.
I'm going to give you a gift. This gift that I'm going to give you, I've never shared with anyone other than the women that I've loved. Because I always felt that if it fell into the wrong hands, it could sexually enslave a woman.
What is it?
The Venus butterfly.
I booked us a room tonight at the Bel Air Hotel.
Men. You always think sex will solve every problem.
Were you planning on, going to sleep at some point?
Yes.
Well, you'll do both those things, except at the Bel Air Hotel with me.
Stuart, tell me the truth.
Okay.
Have you been seeing another woman?
No, of course not.
Then where the hell did you learn that?
You mean the Venus butterfly?
The Venus?
Venus butterfly.
Stuart, I'm no prude. I like sex. I especially like it with you. But I'm 36 years old. And I have never, I mean, never in my entire life ever experienced anything like the Venus butterfly.
Well, I'm glad you liked it.
Liked it? It was the closest thing I have ever experienced to pure ecstasy. I almost fainted. Actually, I think there was a moment when I really blacked out. I mean, the blood just rushed right out of my brain to my other places. Stuart, can I ask you a favor?
Anything?
Do you think, I mean, if you're not too, tired, we could maybe do it again?
Sometimes the world looks perfect, nothing to rearrange. Sometimes you just get a feeling like you need some kind of change. No matter what the odds are this time, nothing's gonna stand in my way. This flame in my heart, like a long lost friend, gives every dark street a light at the end. Standing tall on the wings of my dream, rise and fall on the wings of my dream. Through the rain and thunder, the wind and haze, I'm bound for better days. My life, my dream, nothing gonna stop me now. My life, my dream, nothing gonna stop me now.
I hope whoever it is brought a chainsaw.
Am I looking up Larry Appleton?
Larry Appleton, that's me.
Larry! I looked everywhere for you. I walked the streets. I searched the alleys. I said to everyone, have you seen Larry? You don't know how many people have never heard of you.
Who are you?
I'm Belky Bartokumus. Philo, my fifth cousin 3 times removed, is a step-uncle to your father on my mother's side, 2 continents removed.
I see, so we're sort of related by rumor. Well, wait a minute. You came here to move in with me?
Of course I did. What do you think? I'm going to move in with some stranger?
Perfect Strangers follows the comedic misadventures of Larry Appleton, a Chicago native, and his distant cousin Balky Bartokumus, a shepherd from the fictional Mediterranean island of Mypos, as they navigate life in America together.
Okay. I'll be right up.
Excuse me, I'm interested in this chair. Well, how much is it?
What the price tag says.
Well, you don't go by what the price tag says, do you?
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous. What do you go by?
We'll negotiate. You are the head man here, aren't you?
Of course I am.
The concept of Perfect Strangers was partially inspired by the real-life experiences of immigrants adjusting to life in America. Perfect Strangers was one of the cornerstone shows in ABC's TGIF lineup, which featured family-friendly sitcoms that became a staple of 1980s and 1990s television.
And here's the money.
$45.
That was a couple $100 worth of stuff. Where's the rest?
That's it.
Perfect Strangers was the launching pad for the popular sitcom Family Matters. The character of Harriet Winslow, played by Jo Marie Payton, was initially introduced as an elevator operator on Perfect Strangers before becoming the lead in her own show.
Susan, this is the cousin I was telling you about. Balky, meet Susan. She's our neighbor.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Would it be impolite to ask if I could be your slave for life?
Well, I think that's illegal. Oh, he's cute.
This cute Mediterranean boy means every groveling word. Take me and do with me as you will.
Welcome to the wonderful world of being in debt.
Am I in that?
Yep.
I'm a true American.
A small, furry alien from the planet Melmac crash lands in the garage of the Tanner family. The Tanners, an ordinary suburban family living in Los Angeles, decide to take him in and hide him from the government.
A light snack would hold me over until the pizza came. Unfortunately, Lucky had the same idea.
I didn't order a pizza and I refused to pay for it.
Lady, it's already paid for. How's the count?
Oh, well, in that case.
What about my tip?
Trevor, did you order a pizza and have it sent over here?
What are you talking about?
Well, the strangest thing just happened. A pizza arrived already paid for. Trevor, you're not going to believe this, but it's gone.
What's gone?
The pizza!
You didn't even leave me a slice.
I didn't eat it. It disappeared. Trevor, something's going on in this house between the noises and the screams and this pizza thing.
What are you talking about? There's a pizza over there on the counter.
Well, I'll be go to the market. It's back.
I'll be go to the market?
Yes, it's back.
Delicious. Could be a little hotter.
Trevor, can't you stay here and watch the game? I don't want to be alone.
Take it easy, Raquel. I haven't seen you this bad since the eclipse.
Fine. Then you tell me where the pizza went.
I'll do better than that. I'll tell you where it's going.
They nickname him Alf, short for alien life form. Alf was portrayed using a combination of puppetry and a full-body costume. Paul Fusco, one of the show's creators, was the main puppeteer and also provided Alf's voice. The intricate puppetry involved made filming complex, with most scenes shot on raised sets to accommodate the puppeteers. Alf quickly became a cultural icon in the late 1980s. The character appeared on talk shows, commercials, and even had a short-lived animated series.
And then it happened. He came into my life. At first, I thought it was Santa Claus. Then it soon dawned on me. Santa probably wouldn't smell of cheap wine. Besides, he was beginning to fill up his bag with stuff that didn't belong to him. I was scared stiff, but I knew I had to do something. I realized for that moment, I was the man of the house. Excuse me, sir. May I have a word with you?
Who said that?
I did. Can you take some constructive criticism? What you're doing here is wrong.
Must be one of them talking dolls.
Oh, yeah? Ever have a talking doll rip out your voice box?
This man claims he saw some hideous creature with a huge nose.
Wearing a blue dress.
He says it talked to him.
It did. I swear it did.
Thank you, Lynn. I think I'll be going home now. Excuse me?
Well, at least he can't plead insanity. Good night.
Deacon, I resent this entire conversation.
This isn't conversation. This is a tongue lashing. How can you get up in front of the church and preach on the evils of hard liquor and the temptations of adultery when you can't even pass up a jelly bun? Now you're going to have to do something about yourself. People are complaining you're blocking their view of the choir. Now, God gave us each a temple. You have torn yours down and put up a Pizza Hut. Now...
Hold it. Wait, stop. Who's flat? Yeah?
Glorify the Lord. Well, praise his holy name.
You in the back?
Glorify the Lord. Praise
Who are you? Are you in my choir?
No, but I love to sing.
Amen is set at the First Community Church of Philadelphia and centers on the lives of those involved in the church, particularly Deacon Ernest Fry and Reverend Reuben Gregory. The main character, Deacon Fry, is a scheming, self-centered, and often comically hypocritical deacon who cares more about his own power and influence than the church's spiritual mission. Sherman Hemsley, already famous for his role as George Jefferson on The Jeffersons, brought his trademark style and comedic timing to the role of Deacon Fry. His portrayal of the flawed but lovable deacon became a key reason for the show's success. Amen was a staple of NBC's Saturday night lineup and enjoyed steady viewership throughout its run. Its blend of humor, strong characters, and relatable themes helped it maintain popularity over its 5-season run.
Well, we'll have to stop holding hands now. I'll need them to close my robe.